Hello. This is a video, clearly. It's been a while since I've done one of these. I made a little one last week. That's sort of a little reintroduction to me being on this website. I used to use this website a lot back in the day. There's a lot of unlisted videos on this channel and an old channel of mine that are very bad that I made when I was young. It's me trying too hard, trying to be someone who wasn't me, putting on sort of a silly personality. I was nervous. I was silly. I mean, I'm a little nervous now, but I feel like I'm more being myself, much more than I was when I was, 13, trying to be cool on YouTube. But I'm really doing this just for fun. I wanted to have an outlet to kind of throw my thoughts out to, verbal outlet, creative outlet, in a way. Although most of the stuff I could do is going to be kind of off the cuff like this. Whenever I have a thought that I want to throw out, or just something that I want to say. Because I like the original concept of YouTube, not that it's really this anymore, but the original concept of YouTube, that anyone could upload anything, just, film a video at your house, put it online and share it. I love that concept. I still adore that concept, and I wish there was a website that actually cared about that concept, still around, because YouTube doesn't. Just because of the way the algorithms work now, they only promote, content that's proven to be successful because ad revenue, etc. I keep looking at myself in the screen. I'm not used to doing this. It's been a while. But I used to spend a lot of time on this site back in the day. I mean, I really care about this website. And so I think, even though I haven't used it as much as I used to be addicted to YouTube. I remember when I was 13, I would come home every single day from school, and I would just sit there and watch YouTube videos for hours. I would just go through the archives of all my favorite channels and watch their old ones. Then I'd go hunting for new ones. Back then it was easier to find random people just making videos like this. Now it's near impossible. But I also, it promotes the fact that you should do it just for fun, really. For your own pleasure, and not for the attention, I mean, you can do whatever you want, but at least for me personally, that's how I feel about it. That's what I want to be doing, and that's kind of why right now I'm just kind of doing this sort of lo-fi thing. I'm recording this on an iPhone that my girlfriend let me borrow, an old one, so I can take photos and videos on this when I'm traveling or somewhere, because my phone, which is just over here, is absolute hot garbage. This is a 5.5-year-old phone model, and it is barely functioning half the time. I'll literally be scrolling through Twitter or something, and it will just completely stop responding, as if I'm not even touching it. And, sit there for 30 seconds and just be frozen. I'm long overdue for a new phone, but they announced the iPhone 7 today, so hopefully, the 6S will go down in price, and I can grab one of those. We'll see. I had a lot of ideas for this in my head. I always do, and then you get into that position, and you just forget everything. It's like that in any public speaking context, I feel like. You get up there, it's like giving a presentation at a class. You get up there, and you read the material, you get up there, and then suddenly you just forget everything. Your mind is blank, and that's the way I feel right now. But I wanted this to kind of be off the cuff and flow naturally, just because, it's important to me. How many times have I said off the cuff in this video? Someone count. But, that's really about it, I feel like. I mean, other than the fact that I'm trying to... The reason why I'm doing this, I'd say, is I'm trying to feel like I'm having some sort of transition in my life. Or I feel like I'm going through a transition right now. And to kind of reflect that, I'm making all these little changes. You can tell by this great angle. It's a segue, because one of the great changes I did is I completely redid my room. And I feel like this is the best way it's ever been. You can actually tell from the video I did last time, it wasn't even finished. I was still in the process. And I'm still in the process of actually just redoing my entire living environment. This is actually still not even done. I still need to do some more wall decorations on this side. just to kind of give myself the environment that I feel like I need to kind of flourish in, and feel relaxed and happy in, but also one that I can work in. Got a new desk. I moved my record player in here. I have the ATL P60, which is it's a decent starter turntable. Missing a few features that are relatively important, but as long as you can tweak this thing and take good care of it, I mean, it'll be a good starter record player. So I don't have a lot of money to blow on an expensive one right now. One day I would like to upgrade, kind of grow out of this one, but I've been enjoying it. I haven't had any issues with it right now. So I've been enjoying buying records. That's been fun. It's a fun little way to sink your extra spending money into, and it's kind of that intimate experience with your favorite albums that's really enjoyable, at least for me personally. Especially when they have special art inserts inside. But just, seeing the art in that full size of your favorite albums is just really, really satisfying to me personally. You get that large, then of course they all just fell down. But you get that large size, and it's really satisfying to just see the art, in a very easily digestible size that's really easy to take in, because if you're just looking at it on your phone screen, it's tiny, and I feel like you almost can't fully appreciate it. But if they're all this big, I mean, you can really go over the intricacies of the art and enjoy every detail, and I think that's really beautiful. And I think it really, there's a word that I'm looking for and it just gone. It serves the album art very well. It's a format that does, and especially when there's a lot of detail put into the packaging, it's really satisfying. Like this Postal Service record, the deluxe edition, you get all of this along with a booklet inside. It's full of giant photographs. It's very satisfying. And then, of course, the actual record itself, which is, I still am in love with the concept that, it's physically there. The music is physically represented on the disc. I just think that's kind of beautiful in a way. There's some poetic metaphor, but I'm not going to get too pretentious right now. I think that's about it. We're running out of time for right now. I'm sure there was a deep point to this originally that is gone. Like I said, you forget things on the spot. But that's okay. I've already had fun doing this. And there will be more of these whenever I'm feeling it. There's a beautiful light coming in right now. I keep laughing because I'm enjoying this. It's making me happy just doing this. It brings back good memories. It feels very pure and fun, and that's what I wanted. I wanted a kind of a platform where I could just feel like I can freely speak and not really have to worry too much about making it all professional or caring if I accidentally cut my eyes off when I'm not paying attention. And I like that. I think it's fun, and it's satisfying, and it's self-pleasing. And that's really what matters, at least for me. I'm gonna do these little things to make myself happy. And I feel like in terms of sort of a transition, I feel like that's kind of the most important thing I'm realizing, is I have to focus and serve those things that I really appreciate and things that I enjoy, and really focus on the things that I actually want out of my life. So I'm learning and growing every day. And I think that's an important thing. Just kind of... I'm losing it again. But it's important to favor your self-growth and favor your happiness and really seek out the things that have meaning to you. Clearly I'm tired and running out of brain steam here, so I'm gonna go. But there will be more of these whenever I'm in the mood for it. Whether that's tomorrow, a month from now, 3 years from now. We'll see. But until then, have a good night. I'll probably upload this in the morning. I just looked at my wrist instinctively. Anytime I talk about time, Okay, sidebar. I'm not done. Anytime I talk about time, because I'm so used to wearing a watch. Anytime I reference time at all, whether it's like a day, a month, like next month or in the morning, I will instinctively, I don't know why, associate time with looking at my watch on my wrist. When I'm at home, I usually don't wear it. But when I'm out, if I'm out and about and I don't have it on, I feel completely naked. Which is kind of silly, but... Anyway, that's silly. I just always instinctively look at my wrist when I talk about time. I'm just gonna cut this off before I go talk about something stupid. Have a good night.